Yeah, yeah.
Yep. This is a meeting of the Littlestown Area Board of School Directors. This is a live in-person meeting taking place in the public in accordance with the Sunshine Act. By attending and or commenting publicly in this meeting, you are consenting to recording, retention, and future viewing of this meeting. This meeting is also being live streamed as convenience to the public. In the event the live stream fails or cannot be transmitted for any reason, the in-person meeting will continue without interruption. Carrie, roll call, please.
Brian Moyer.
Here.
Nick Lovell.
Here.
Jeannie Ewan. Here. Mel Rexford. Here. Wayne Sullivan.
Here.
Carl Thompson.
Here.
Stephen Yerger.
Here.
And Danielle and Mary Armino.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence for Coach George Shue, a Littlestown legend, former football coach, track coach, and athletic director and teacher who passed away on May 6th. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
For acknowledgements, the board met in executive session on May 12, 2025 to discuss real estate and pending legal matters pertaining to Susan Johnson versus Littlestown Area School District et al. The board received information and was educated on these topics. No deliberation or board actions took place. Anybody? And as far as board acknowledgements, it's that time of year. I know that we have at least several new nurses that will be have graduated or are graduating in the next day or two. We have a new state trooper in the area that is a Littlestown graduate. So if you have ever upset him as a student and you're a teacher, my suggestion is that you really might want to investigate. And I'm proud to see that one because that one was a struggling student that struggled in school. Did not know what he wanted to do, but he went through a very rigorous time up there, and I'm pleased to announce he is a friend, and I'm glad to see him as a state trooper. And I can't wait to see him. The nurse is not so sure about it. Just want to move on. Do we have any other acknowledgements or announcements, please? Hearing none. We're going to move on to student representatives, and it's not here. Oh, he was hiding. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're up. We're going to take you first.
Good evening. My name is Einkorn. I'm a grader at Mayview Avenue and our student class person. Here's what's happening at Mayview Avenue. Their exhibit are 5 valuable activities. All students have participated in a lesson on courage in their religious studies classes. Another spirit week is upon us. Today was barbecue dash, which is Santa Claus. Tomorrow is hats off for 8th graders. Wednesday is Hawaiian Day, and Thursday is summer vacation Wednesday. We held our first in April, which included an open gym and a bow dance. Students paid $5 to go back and forth between meals. PEIS sold pizza, and the student council sold candy, floor bracelets, and light up sunglasses. We had about 125 students show up. They all had a great time. Our first Blue Rose fundraiser for Mother's Day was a huge success.
Scott, before you leave, I want to thank you. You came in several months ago as a shy young man, but had a hard time, and you have blossomed into one heck of a ninth grader. I'm sure Mr. Priest can't wait for you to be up there with this group. So thank you for coming in, taking your time out of your day for it. I appreciate it. Anybody else want to thank Mr. Khan?
Thank you.
Thank you. You're up.
Right.
Let's see if you're going back to the 8th grade one or the
Yeah, so some of you might notice that I'm not the guy that usually does this. I was last minute stand-in for him, but I used to do it back in middle school. So I came with you, I got some notes on my phone, and I'm only half as ill prepared as I was back then. So, subjects. No, unfortunately not. I'm sure I'll write something. So it is the last week of school. Well, like kind of technically. The seniors are gone. They're out of there. And it's final week and all the exams. So there's not much really going on with clubs and all that. It's kind of over. But I have some just some stuff to touch base on here. So the lacrosse club, that's new, had their first scrimmage on Sunday. The yearbook staff worked very hard and got all the yearbooks out on time. They're very enjoyable. The NHS had a successful blood drive. One student is receiving a scholarship for their hard work at the blood drive. Youth field hockey starts this week and will be hosting 75 girls on the team. There are new 25, 26 FBLA officers, and they're all looking forward to serving their chapter. There's one advisor and 4 members attending the Summer Leadership Conference, so good luck to those folks. And the Astronomy Club had a wonderful start to the year already, and they're very excited to begin 2025-2026 school year. So that's all I got for you.
I appreciate it. Anybody have any questions?
Prom.
Was it?
Prom.
Oh yeah, we did have prom.
That's memorable, huh? Got a couple years to change it then.
Yeah, clearly I really put a lot of work into the speech there. No, prom went well, great weather. It was perfect weather. We had that up in Big Woodville. That went well. No shenanigans going on. Or on that. So overall, a successful prom.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for stepping in on the last minute.
Yeah.
All right, well, mine is Dr. Tractor. Is it Mr. or Dr.?
Mr.
Okay, all right. Mr. Priest is in.
Good evening, everyone. As always, there's a lot of things happening at the high school in the past couple of weeks. I'm sure we're going to miss a couple individuals in some of our recognition, but we want to apologize for that, and we would like to start to thank and congratulate a few people. Congratulations to Mr. Bish and Mr. Lobalt on an excellent spring concert. The students' performances were outstanding, and the night was enjoyed by all. Also, we would like to thank Mr. Staub and Dr. Shower Lewis for their continued leadership with FBLA. Their end-of-the-year ceremony was held this past week, which was another enjoyable experience and recognition for our students. We are deep in the throes of assessment session in our building. They have gone quite well. Thank you to the counseling department for all their hard work with making AP testing a success, particularly Ms. Poole, our AP coordinator, for ensuring that the experience is smooth for our students. We were particularly impressed with our counseling team last Friday when College Board had a major issue with their testing platform. A stressful situation for all was handled with grace, and we are fortunate to have those individuals with a high level of experience to get through it. I would also like to acknowledge all of our high school staff for their help with our Keystone exams. These tests that require the help of the entire team, and they have come through with flying colors. Again, thank you for all their help. Looking forward, tomorrow evening is our Pops concert, and we will have a very entertaining show. Wednesday is our senior academic awards, and we are all excited to celebrate the accomplishments of all of our soon-to-be graduates. And then speaking of which, graduation is scheduled for next Thursday, May 29th at 7 p.m. As the culminating event of the district, we are excited to experience the event for the first time here at Littlestown. And this ends our report for the high school.
Does anyone have any questions? Hearing none, thank you.
Thank you.
Golden, Rob?
Good evening. Again, just some end-of-the-year housekeeping items. So at Maple Avenue, much like the high school, successfully finished up our PSA assessments and our algebra keystone. All of those went very smoothly. We were able to get any absent students made up and everything submitted back in time. We are currently in the middle of our spring iReady diagnostic, which is the end of the year. So we're eagerly awaiting those results to be able to look at them first and growth over time and maybe some indicators of achievement for our students. Tomorrow is our 8th grade farewell day. It's a really exciting time for our 8th graders and all of the staff at Maple Avenue. So they will spend their entire day having a good time. They're going to start in the auditorium to watch a slideshow of all the pictures that their parents submitted of them through the years here in Littlestown. They'll have an opportunity to sign the ceiling tiles that hang in our building that will go with us to the new building as well. They will have some fun activities in the morning in the building, dodgeball tournament, breakout EDU 8th grade edition, and all sorts of fun things. Then we head over to the stadium. They're going to have pizza and chips and cookies, and just have a really great day in the stadium. Mrs. Dull is going to DJ. If you know Mrs. Dull, that's a good time. And lots of stations around the stadium for them to participate in different activities or just hang out with their friends. There'll be a photo booth, all those things. Great day for 8th graders. Also tomorrow night from 3 to 8 p.m. at Ripley's Creamery in McSherrystown, they are doing a fundraiser for us for our PBIS program where a proceed of the profits tomorrow night goes back to Maple Avenue, and we have a lot of Maple Avenue staff to show up to the guest coolers. So if you are free tomorrow night, come up for some ice cream. Early next week, we have our 6th and then 7th and 8th grade academic awards. Lots of students will be recognized by their teachers, not only for their academic achievements, but sometimes just their perseverance, their effort, their growth. Lots of ways to celebrate students. And then we finish the year with our end-of-the-year PBIS Carnival. So as we so often do, these are the rewards that recognize students who, during this qualification period, have C's or better in on their grades, have come to school regularly, and have stayed out of trouble. And so we love to recognize those students and encourage and motivate them. So we're having our end-of-the-year carnival. We have a lot of community partnerships with ACE, Dr. Ross, and parents coming to help us. There'll be a dunk tank and moon bounce and carnival games. So lots of fun had by all to end our school.
Anybody have any questions?
No questions, let's have fun. I'm glad to hear that the tiles and the ceiling are going with you to the high school, and I hope that you guys continue that
Oh, I
tradition.
don't see any reason why not.
Awesome, that's
Yeah,
great.
for sure. Absolutely.
Mr. Moran, you're up.
All right, just to follow that theme a little bit with the rest of the high school. So at ACES, just really want to talk about a couple things here. Initially, we had our spring concerts as well here over the last couple of weeks. Our 4th and 5th graders were doing the chorus music, and as well as our first timers, which will be our 3rd graders. And we hosted that here at Elwood Creek in the purpose area here over in the cafeteria and used our stage area. And that was phenomenal. Particularly the 3rd grade group, it was a packed house, and you know, everybody, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, you know, everybody came. It was just a really great night of celebration, the success of our program. So again, shout out to Ms. Green, Mr. Fish, and Mr. McWalton. Another ceremony that just recently was, instead of doing what we call a kindergarten graduation, we had a kindergarten musical celebration. So in place of that occurred as well, and again, a great turnout by our community to support our little kindergartners, and again, just a great chance to watch the demonstrate their musical abilities for the district. Did a great job with that. As mentioned, sort of with the 8th grade farewell, same thing, we have our 5th grade farewell coming up here next week on Tuesday. So again, our chance to celebrate our 5th graders who have paid through Elwood Creek before they get away from school and middle school. We also have been in state testing, so just really wanted to say a couple quick comments on that. Overall, the process went really well. Was very happy with their efforts from our students, staff, and our community. Just want to say that we had 430 total students participate that was eligible to participate in our state testing, and all of our students did participate in our state testing. So really a 98.6% participation rate, so we're really excited about that. And every one of our third graders participated. So we had 100% participation from our third grade class, so that was exciting to see as well. Teachers are in the process of having students take their third diagnostic test about ready, so we're in that process now as we finish up the last few weeks. Again, the important piece of that, there was a fall piece, we discussed around here, fall like the baseline, middle of the year, end of the year. And really that data helps us to drive instructional decisions, both in ELA and math, and with Dr. Berryman and our team, we're going to do a deep dive into that information as we head into the summer, as we prepare and plan for next year. Mr. Kay and I were sort of working through all the what we would call end of the year procedures with meetings and tasks with our staff, whether it's working on the teachers' SPMs, helping to make sure we get the report cards ready here for next week, end-of-year evaluations, student portfolios to move from one grade to the next, and obviously working through our summer scopes of work, to name a few. So again, very, very busy time at the elementary school. Again, those scopes of work working with Dr. Berryman and really centered around science, ELA, and math. Really happy to announce our Race for Ed. So today was our Race for Ed day with our students. Really a credit goes to our community and their students. We raised over $11,000. That money is very helpful to our students in relation to their field trips and learning activities that plan. So again, can't say enough about our community and their generosity with that. Field day was also today. That was very successful. Students, parents, and staff, administration, we all sort of collaborated together, taking kids through a series of meaningful events. A great example of this was the tug of war station. And if you really want to see the competition come out in our students, divide the teams into classes versus class, or better yet, make it girls versus boys. Okay, let's just say the emotions go full throttle in this environment. This really does take the competition to a new level, which is great to see in our students. So that was really fun for everyone today that participated. We just had our kindergarten orientation. Again, felt very successful with that. Had over 70 students, so new enrollees coming in, their families participating. About 15 of those were what I would call first time interacting with us. They hadn't did anything with enrollment yet, but that was their first time coming to the school to interact. So again, another reason we do those things, it gives us a chance to have that outreach. And obviously our kindergarten team was sort of reflecting on how that first meeting went and looking at ways how we can continue to improve as we head to June, July, and August as we continue to interact with that part. And finally, I just want to give a shout out to Mr. McMaster and Ms. Lee, our two school counselors. I can't really say enough about what they do to contribute to our team over there. Some of the areas their job entails, they're continuously sharing out resources, links, materials for the core values month that they showcase. They're a key contributor to our school's pilot program. They help to facilitate things such as homebound instruction for students. They're going through Dr. Piowski's office. They're teaching instructional lessons to students that really emphasize our primary grades. They collaborate with staff and students, whether again through IPs, gifted students, 504 students, and or behavior support. So again, their role is pretty intensive. Their daily role with communication with everybody, students, families, staff, administration, outside agencies, that's an ongoing piece. And then, you know, Ms. Lee does a phenomenal job each day in our morning announcements. She starts each day at ACES. She sends a positive message to our school. And really, we couldn't be what we are, what we do without the work and dedication that they do. So again, just want to say a shout out to Ms. Lee and Mr. McMaster for the work that concludes my report.
To use your vernacular, I'd like you to shout out for me to the group here with her chickens. My wife knows nothing about chickens, and she's scared to death. And all I heard about for the last 25 days was about these chickens, and she actually dragged me in here in the middle of an evening one night to check on them. She was that serious. And Jordan's a TA. Jordan does not get paid a huge salary. And I know for the one young man that he was overly ecstatic. And today I heard was a sad day because they went off to the farm.
Yes.
So, but for the TA to take that much initiative in learning and acquiring through donations, the eggs, the incubators, the heat lamps, even the food, all the items is fantastic. And I hope we realize that our TAs, which are not paid that well, as I say, went above and beyond. And if we can get more better like that, it would be fantastic. She doesn't do it for the money, and do it for the love of the town. So I appreciate that. So that's it.
Are the seniors still doing the parade for the school?
Yeah, we do have that coming up. Just correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's going to be Wednesday next week.
Yeah,
So